That was a great introduction, Kylie. Thank you. I couldn't have put it better myself. And so I'm Maggie Orth, and I'm going to talk about my trip from electronic textiles to thinking about how to make technology more minimal and sustainable as a creative technologist. And I'm an interdisciplinary person. I do art, design, technology, entrepreneurship, and often I try to pigeonhole my talk into one place. I'm going to talk about entrepreneurship or art. And today I'm not going to do that. So my talk is going to cover a number of things. I'm going to look at my work in electronic textiles for about 15 years. I'm going to talk about my work at the Media Lab, which is where it all began. My work at International Fashion Machines is my company. And I'll show some art, some early wearables and e-fashion stuff. I call it pre-iPhone, BIP, before iPhone. And then IFM products. And then finally, I'm going to look at if we can or how we might create a more sustainable human-centered technology. And that's the hard part, by the way. So I started at the MIT Media Lab in 1996, and we're going to go back in time, long ago, to a time when people sat at computers that were beige on their desk, and they didn't make anything. And there was this idea at the lab called Things That Think. What would it be like if computer chips went out into the world? And that was a reflection of other work going on in pervasive and ubiquitous computing. This idea that we could put microprocessors into the world around us and what would happen. And I was an artist, and I went to the lab, and I could make a lot of things. I could make a mold, I could make a piece of clay, I could cast a piece of bronze. And the first thing I did there was I worked on a project where I was supposed to put a little sensor, that's the circuit board you see there, with a piezo sensor on it, in a housing that people